So you're staring at that old broken couch sitting in your garage thinking, how on earth am I going to get rid of this thing? Well, if you live in Jacksonville, Florida, you are definitely not alone. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the ultimate insider's survival guide for responsibly and efficiently managing bulk waste right here in the consolidated city of Jacksonville. Whether you're tackling a massive spring cleaning, finally upgrading your living room furniture, or just trying to clear out a mountain of yard debris, knowing exactly how to navigate the city's waste logistics is an absolute game changer. It's going to save you time, money, and honestly, a whole lot of frustration. So let's jump right in. First up, to really wrap our heads around the true scale of this waste logistics challenge, just consider this massive number for a second: 757.7. Jacksonville covers a sprawling 757.7 square miles, officially making it the largest city by land area in the contiguous United States. It's huge. Managing garbage collection for an area that is literally larger than some entire states? Yeah, that's a monumental logistical marvel. I mean, the city can't just send one truck down every single street on the exact same day. It requires a highly synchronized, almost military-level system to keep our neighborhoods clean and free of blight.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be looking at the bulk trash challenge, defining what bulk waste actually is, navigating collection zones, hitting the essential pickup do's and don'ts, and finally, walking through step-by-step scheduling.
All right, starting with part one, the bulk trash challenge, which is really a tale of three haulers. Because of Jacksonville's sheer geographic size, it's just impossible for the city to rely on a single entity for trash pickup. Instead, they divide the workload among three main providers to tackle neighborhood blight. Depending on your exact residential address, your trash is handled by either the city's own solid waste division or private contractors like Meridian Waste and Waste Pro of Florida. Now, while they all operate under the exact same municipal rules and holiday schedules, figuring out who your specific hauler is, that's your very first step in troubleshooting any missed pickups or service issues down the road.
Moving right along to part two, defining bulk waste. Basically, what fits and what doesn't.
When we talk about bulk waste in terms of municipal standards, it's not just, any random thing you feel like throwing away. The crucial rule of thumb here is this: if you can't completely close the lid of your city-issued 96-gallon cart, or if you're in a manual zone and your personal trash bag or can tops that 40-pound limit, boom, you have officially crossed over into bulk trash territory. It's essentially any residential waste item that is just too large, too heavy, or way too oddly shaped for standard run-of-the-mill collection methods. And as you'll see here, there's actually a pretty strict contrast between what you can freely leave out at the curb and what is strictly prohibited. Acceptable bulk items include things like old mattresses, sofas, rolled-up rugs, and even BBQ grills. But quick side note, you absolutely have to remove the propane tank first. On the flip side, you cannot, under any circumstances, put out tires, flat-screen TVs, hazardous chemicals, or heavy construction debris like chunks of concrete or drywall. Those require entirely different disposal methods, which we are going to cover in just a bit. Let's roll into part three, navigating collection zones, specifically automated versus manual systems. Knowing what to throw away is really only half the battle, right? Understanding exactly when it gets picked up depends entirely on your specific collection zone. And honestly, this is where a lot of folks get kind of confused, so let's clear it up right now. If your home uses a city-issued 96-gallon mechanical cart, you are in what's called an automated zone. In these zones, general bulk items are only collected every other week on a designated A or B schedule. Conversely, if you live in a manual zone, meaning you provide your own personal 45-gallon cans or bags, the city offsets that extra labor by providing weekly general bulk pickup right alongside your regular garbage.
Okay, part four, pickup do's and don'ts. Time to prep the curb.
How you stage your items is just as crucial as what you're actually throwing away. Staging is literally everything here. To avoid causing neighborhood blight or getting hit with a citation, do not drag that old couch out to the curb any earlier than 5 p.m. the day before your collection, but you absolutely need to make sure it's out there by 6 a.m. sharp on pickup day. Also, place your items within 5 feet of the curb, but keep them at least 3 feet away from obstacles like mailboxes, parked cars, and fire hydrants so the trucks have room to safely operate. Oh, and a massive safety rule. If you're setting out an old refrigerator or freezer, you have to completely remove or secure the doors. We definitely don't want kids or pets accidentally getting trapped inside.
Finally, part five, step-by-step scheduling. Basically, knowing exactly when you need to call ahead.
While general bulk stuff like furniture and mattresses usually don't require an appointment, they just get snagged on your designated day, certain things definitely have strict legal restrictions. For specialty items, think white goods like major appliances containing Freon or scrap tires. You can't just leave them sitting on the curb. Step 1 is always verifying your zone schedule online at cooj.net/SW schedule. Step 2, for those specialty items, is to submit a pickup request using the MyJax app or web portal. It's an incredibly handy digital tool that routes your request directly to your specific hauler. Or, step 3, you can just call 630 City to directly arrange for an appliance or tire extraction over the phone. Easy enough, right? Now, building on that unacceptable items list from earlier, please note that no matter who your hauler is, electronics like TVs and hazardous waste, we're talking paint, motor oil, pool chemicals, these are never, ever collected curbside, no exceptions. You have to personally transport these to the city's household hazardous waste facility. It's located at 2675 Commonwealth Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, and the best part is it's completely free of charge for Duval County residents.
But what if you're in a massive hurry, or maybe you don't actually live inside the consolidated city limits? Well, you've got some great alternatives. You can take your items directly to the Trail Ridge landfill for a fee, or if you want that white glove, make it disappear service, independent paid haulers like Waste Management, Load Up, or Drop Curb offer same-day removals. And keep in mind, if you live in separate municipalities like Atlantic Beach or Neptune Beach, you're not going to be using 630 City. You'll need to contact your independent public works departments directly for their specific bulk guidelines. Just a vital professional reminder before we wrap up, city regulations are always evolving. Things like residential solid waste fees and schedules, they can and do get adjusted. Because municipal codes, solid waste contracts, and environmental laws change over time, you really should always verify these procedures with official city channels, like that MyJax portal we mentioned, just to make sure you are totally up to date before hauling your heavy items out to the curb. I want to leave you with this final kind of provocative thought. We all know how to throw things away, right? But as our record-breaking 757 square mile city continues to experience this massive population growth, the real challenge moving forward is sustainability. So before you schedule that next bulk pickup, just ask yourself, could that old desk actually be donated? Could that washing machine be repaired? How are you going to innovate your own disposal habits to help build a cleaner, more sustainable future for Jacksonville? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, happy cleaning.